Today we're going to replace the ignition coil on this neon 2-liter engine. Now it's a relatively straightforward job here, not too difficult. First off, we're going to remove the plug wires. And as you can see, this vehicle already has new secondary ignition components, being plugs and plug wires. It's very important when replacing an ignition coil that those components be replaced as well. Shorted secondary components can lead to an ignition coil failure. So I'm going to take my little pick here and release the locking tab on the electrical connector here. That allows me to just press down and release the connector. Once that's unplugged, I'll set it off to the side. Now we're going to take a 10mm socket and a ratchet, or I'm using an electric impact right now, and there's just 4 bolts which we have to remove. Now with our bolts removed, we're going to install them onto the new coil and kind of get it lined up here, and we want to get these finger tight and started here so there's no cross threading involved. So let's take the socket, get them started. Make sure they're all started properly. Now I'm going to tighten them down. Now we're going to ensure that they're good and snug. We don't want to over tighten these and crack the coil or damage the valve cover. Once it's tightened down, I'll take my electrical connector, plug it back in until I get a good click, lock it back in place, and install my plug wires back where they came from. Now when I install them here, I want to make sure I hear a good audible click and feel it. That way I know that I've got a great connection here between the coil and the spark plug wire. Once all 4 of them have been installed, we're ready to start the car and drive this thing away. We've just replaced the ignition coil on this neon 2-liter engine.